Hey guys, John Loxley here, back with Dishonored. So let's see what happens this time. So we have we just took down the Lord Regent, and kind of had to stop at the end of that last episode because a little bit upset that I, killed the dude instead of non-lethally taking him down. But this is where I'm actually kind of concerned because it's like. I feel like this is the part in the story where they turn on you. And
attention, Dunwall citizen.
Where?
Hiram
Yeah.
Burroughs, once known as the Lord Regent, is no longer in power. His corrupt and illegitimate regime has come to a close. Long live the Empress.
Okay, so now the question is, where is everybody? Okay, I don't see any runes or anything. Well, that's probably Samuel. That's probably Emily. Nobody is around. That makes me nervous. Especially since he was like, oh, us little guys get the worst of it. And it's like, great.
Corvo! Everyone says you did something good tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not ready for this.
He's done it. Word is spreading all over the city. The tyranny is over. By this time tomorrow,
No.
Emily will be on the throne.
Don't drink it.
After that, we'll clear your name and put everything we've got into rebuilding the city.
I wish there were more of a city to rule. Most of Dunwall is rats and corpses.
The Admiral's right, I'm afraid. Corvo, you did your job while the rest of us sat on our asses. Our work starts tomorrow.
Tonight, rest easy. Tomorrow, we crown an Empress.
Don't drink it.
To Corvo, the man who served to change the course of history.
To Emily Colbert, and the new dawn rising for Dunwall and the Empire.
Here we go.
She'll need higher mathematics, court protocol, and cosmology, of course. Do you provide these things?
Of course not, no. I just think I should have a central role. She trusts me.
I agree.
It's true, she does, but she should trust all of us. Don't you trust me, Callista?
The correct answer is no. Oh, yep, here we go. Correct answer is no, she should not trust any of you.
Do you know Emily is quite special? She's learned from all of us, you especially. She trusts you absolutely, I believe.
Centers in the flooded district.
We're leaving tomorrow, aren't we? I don't know if I want to go back to the tower. I can be Empress from anywhere, right? Maybe a ship.
God damn it. So, did they poison me, or what?
We took control of the Abbey through blackmail. But perhaps over time we can wield a more legitimate authority.
I must have a portrait made. Maybe Sokolov will do it, after what we've been through here.
Emily's first act will be to rescind the warrant for your arrest. We can finally take that map back.
He has killed whales and men for profit and pleasure. To think Lord Pendleton is the son of nobility.
What does that mean? He's not noble?
For one so steeped in courtly manners, his thoughts do linger long on revenge and murder.
Yeah, not a shuck.
The younger Pendleton, jealous a little feather, always in the shadow. Do not be deceived by his talk of strictures. Martin's crimes weigh heavy on his spirit.
Well, if he feels bad about it, that's good. Okay, so they're going to restructure the government.
He has been a soldier, a highway robber, and a man of faith.
And which one's the most honest of the three?
He spies on his neighbors and reports to the overseers.
Yeah, that's a... Oh, so is he a traitor?
Don't like her.
Why?
Work is never done for the lowly servant. Her servant wages will not be enough to fix her father's debts.
That sucks. What about...
Somewhere in the basements below, Hound kills Hound, and money changes hands. She hides her hands. They are raw and scarred from the walking.
Okay.
The common woman, she fears the Abbey and the plague.
Understandably so, I suppose. Well, let's get it over with. If they turn on me, I mean, they're going to. So I'm gonna be... like, I'm really upset. Right. Yeah. Well. So the overseer is gonna, or outsider.
Samuel, you move like you've been drinking. Did the poison work its magic? Is he dead?
It better have worked. It cost me a month's profit.
Yes, sir. I believe Corvo has breathed his last. Just as you wanted.
Ah.
You've done a fine job, then.
Remember, we need the body. If we come forward with the corpse of the man who murdered the Empress...
Is that Martin?
We'll be
Okay.
greeted as heroes.
Yes, it'll grant us legitimacy. We'll be the men who rescued Emily and brought down the Lord Regent and his assassin. You'll see to the body, won't you, Samuel?
Yes, sir.
So I assume Samuel's gonna save us. Maybe.
I'm sorry something terrible, Corvo. But I only gave you half the poison. They were watching me and it was all I could think to do. I think you're strong enough to survive that. I'll put you on a raft and then I've got to ship out myself before they find out I've gone against their wishes. Snakes. They'll want to do the same to me as soon as I've outlived my uses.
Yep.
Hopefully you'll wake up and find your way out of this cursed city.
All right. Yeah, I saw this coming, unfortunately. I really wish it didn't. I mean, you know, it's human nature, I suppose, but even so, I'd like would have been nice to have a story where the good guys were the actual good guys. All right, so adrift. Betrayed by Havelock, Martin, and Pendleton, you were only saved the last moment by Samuel the boatman, who left you adrift in a ruined section of Dunwall. Oh, so we're in the flooded district now, where all the corpses are taken. Is it ironic that I'm drinking a little brandy also? Which is what poisoned Corvo? Ah.
This is the one who was with the Empress when she died. Poisoned. Tivian stuff.
Amateur work. He'll live.
That's up to Dowd.
Okay. So my... Right, so these are the ones that actually killed the Empress. So Dowd maybe is a disciple of the Outsider? Oh, I can look around at least a little bit. Okay. That's Dowd, I suppose.
I know a great deal, bodyguard. I recognize those marks on your hand. A gift from your friend. The one who talks to you in the dark. Talks to you when you visit his shrines. I visited those shrines too. And I know what it felt like to shove a blade into your Empress. But I don't know you, who you are, and who you fight for. You're a mystery, and I can't allow that.
Well then. Oh. Ah. Yep. I'm in the... well, the outside, I guess you would call it. I don't know what this place is. It's wherever the outsider is. Well, I have my skills. Oh, the heart. Okay.
Here you are at last, in a ruined and drowning world, held captive by the man who killed your Empress, the assassin Dowd. Your friends poisoned you and dumped your body in the river. Did they do it to protect themselves, so no one would ever know what they'd done? Or was it because they were a single move away from controlling an empire, and they knew you'd never let them manipulate Emily? Maybe none of these. Perhaps that's just the nature of man.
Samuel's loyal, at least. Yep. Oh, there's a rat. Oh, well. They gave me my mask, I suppose. One of them. Or... right. Okay. Same thing we just read earlier. Okay, we have loose bricks. We're in a septic tank, I suppose. Okay, can I, aha. Is that enough? Did I... oh. Yep, falling bricks, squish rats. Okay, return to the Graves refinery where your gear was dropped. Well, and that's an overseer. Don't need the corpse, but... Overseer Franklin, wasn't it? When we speak next, I hope you'll tell me two things. First, what are the... Excuse me. First, what do the strictures tell you about being imprisoned in a cell you could easily escape, where your leg's not shattered? Well, I can answer that one. They don't say anything about it. Secondly, how your kind knew the location of our base, and what exactly you hope to accomplish there by marching a hopelessly outnumbered band of fools through chest-high water. Right. Okay. So do I have anything left? I have powers. I have 5 runes. No keys. I have... what? Oh. Oh, upgrades. Okay. So, nothing. I have nothing. Bounty ledger. Okay. So they are unknown masked man. Revealed to be Corvo. Slackjaw. Corvo in custody to be delivered alive. Delivered to whom? Eliminated. Payment refused. Employer eliminated. Nice. Okay. So they, yeah. Assassin's Blade. Okay. Well, that's handy. Corvo's bounty note. Finding Corvo in possession of that mask could have been an elaborate frame job, but now the newly minted Lord Regent Havelock, of course, is announcing to all the city that he has proof linking Corvo to the masked felon. The bounty is 30,000 coins, but if Corvo truly is the masked felon and is responsible for all the things the wanted posters accuse him of, I expect the bounty to double. Because we have him alive, we should be able to barter for even more. Regarding Slackjaw, we watched him for a week, and when we were ready to make our move, he suddenly disappeared. Maybe he left the city. So Slackjaw I'm okay with. He and I are good, I suppose. Unknown assailant. Crime is endangered all who live in the Dunwall City across the island of Bristol. Offenses of this man are high crimes under the laws of the City Watch of Dunwall and the edicts of our brave Lord Regent in these times of peril. I see. So, yeah, they're like, oh, his illegitimate reign, but whatever. Offenses of the man are blah blah blah. For capture or death. So Sokolov? Oh, wanted for the abduction of Anton Sokolov. Okay. Wanted for various crimes. Wanted for the murder of Lord Regent. Well then. Report to Dowd. This is the musical device that Overseer had strapped to his chest. While it was functioning, we were unable to perform transversals or tetherings. I suggest we all get a good look at it. I see. Okay, so all of these guys can use magic. Okay. Seems silly they would have just left me there, right? But then again, maybe I have an ally. Okay, so gear, Dowd's base. Let's go down. Yeah, I know. Okay, that is, I don't know, there's a fish. What's that? Stuff. Okay. There's a fish. I don't know what that stuff is. The fish eggs, I would imagine. Aha, there's some people. Whoa. Right. Okay, so that guy's looking, and then, well, okay, this is not helpful. I mean, I suppose I just run up and kill them. However, oh, 114. Where is that person still there? No. Okay, but yeah, great. Oh, how did they not see me? Well, never mind. We're going up. Oh, okay. Yes, sorry. Whoa. Right, I forgot these guys were good. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, I feel like, you know, like I'm certain there's a way to actually take them out, but, no idea. Ronaldo, do the job as you were told and do not question my planning again. Yes, the women who meet in the ruins of the Brigamore Manor possess abilities like our own, and they use poisons administered by Dart. But just as you share my ability to blink across space through the transversal trick, you also inherit my resistance to some toxins. As I told you when you first joined us, it is another of my gifts that whoever serves me loyally shares in some of my power. This may or may not aid you against their poisons. The leader of the Brigmore witches must pay for her betrayal. If you succeed, your share will be enough to build a fine home in Sarkonis in your old age, assuming you live. Okay. Skewer, run hagfish, coins. Okay. So there's those guys. Do we have any other stuff lying around? No? Okay. That's a lot of water down there. A lot of water. That can't be the only way. I mean, I can see fish. Seriously, they want me to jump? I don't... How did they get up here? They seriously telling me there's no way out? I don't think I can jump on that. Well, I suppose we'll try. And nope. Yeah. Okay. 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 Yeah, I don't. That is definitely a fish. And I would prefer not to get eaten. Okay, there's a bone charm. And that's it. My gear is that way. Right, well they did say it was the flooded district, didn't they? I hear rats. Yep, okay. Just as long as they don't bite me. Well. Okay. Relocated on account of flooding. Yeah, seriously, man. What? Oh, oh. Oh, come on, those things again? Well, I'm going for this. Okay. Crossbow bolts. Okay, no crossbows though. More bolts. Okay, I have one grenade, and I have... Okay, my gear is over that way. How do I get there? Well... Okay, I don't like those things. Like, not at all. I wonder if... yeah, that didn't work. Okay. Well... Okay, that's a weeper. Explosive ball. Maybe I should toss a grenade at him. That might have worked. Oh, that guy sees me, huh? Oh, great. Well... that's not... I was gonna say not what I wanted to do. I'll take the grenade. Okay, anything that I missed? Answer probably no. Except that. Oh, can I not loot it? Well, never mind. We're going this way. Man, there's a lot of rats. And that's probably a weeper. And another weeper. Okay, there's health. There's... I don't... Yep, okay, she was a weeper. Good to know. Okay. Yeah, that will help, I think. Eat a white rat for some mana. And I don't need... I'll take the coins. I'm good on health. Okay, there's a weeper there, there's a weeper there. I would assume this whole area is just full of weepers. To your gear. Okay, supposedly my gear is 80 meters away. We'll see about that. Okay, that's a corpse. Food. Loose brick. What do I need that for? Wait, how's it up there? He tossed it out of a... Oh, unless that's how you get to wherever. What's that red thing? The traffic light, I suppose. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's... my gear is right there. Maybe. Okay. Well. Let's figure out how we get there. Oh, that I fell. Okay. Okay. That'll do. Okay, this might not be as easy as I thought. I hear something too. Bone charm. Hang on a sec. Okay. This I might regret, but we'll try it. Hey. Okay. Said my gear was... that was weird. Okay. Okay, let's see what this bone charm does. Clockwork malfunction. Meh. Enemy grenades take more. 8 bone charms, huh? Chain right there. So let's... what was that? Okay, Weeper.
Why would you come back here? Hard to say, but we should watch the streets. We'll see it from the rooftops. All right. If nothing else, we can cut him off at the market.
Right.
You can't get through the rail station without the key. This one is resourceful. You'll find a way.
Are they... okay, they teleported away. The way to Dowd's base is through the central Rudshore rail station. The door to the station is kept locked. Well then. Okay, so those guys are gone. I feel like they can teleport way better than we can. Oh. Oh, okay, that is. Okay, so I don't see any guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Okay. So that drops the bridge, which does I don't know what, but we'll figure that out. Okay. Some herbs. Oh, that's a new book. Okay. In the early days, when the ships brought in the great dead whales, men would slaughter them and reduce their beloved oil in massive vats on the banks of the Wrenhaven. Small crews maintained their own vats, with workers specializing as firetenders, slicers, gutmen, haulers, or strainers. Inevitably, once the demand went up, the businessmen moved in, wooing the best crews with promises of better pay and safer conditions. The warehouses went up at edges of the Rudshore financial district almost overnight. None was more organized, or some would say more ruthless, than the Greaves Whalehouse, opened by Ebenezer Greaves himself. The Greaves Whalehouse grew rapidly, absorbing rivals until it dominated the trade. At its peak, the operation employed over 300 workers, not including the children who filled minor and often tragic roles. Those associated with the refinery were recognizable by their head-to-toe industrial leather uniforms and the masks they wore to protect against fumes. Oh, that's a new book. Okay. These new ships made by that Sokolov fellow made life easier than it was in my youth, I'll tell you what. Ere it was, we were at the mercy of the winds. Nowadays, the engines get up at first whale sign, and there ain't time now to rouse the boys from their bunks afore you're on the herd. We cull out the biggest bastard we can lay eyes on, and the pilots drag us out from the circling brutes. Them things groan and bellow across the water like they're calling to each other. Men below say you could feel it in the hull. But when the harpoons go in, the beast cannot make for deep water no more. Once it weaks from lost blood, we launch the hook boat and put chains into the tail. Then the winches drag the bastard backwards up the chute and into the rigging overhead. Okay, I'm full of food. Really? I feel like I mean, it's a, you know, yo-ho-ho and, I don't know, whatever. It's a sea shanty. Is that all the stuff for now? Yes. There's that chain. There's something up there. What's this? Whaling Territories map, which gives you money. Okay. And this switch does something. Fill an empty tank, but we don't have an empty tank because they're right here. do I get in there? Right. Okay, that's, No. Oh. Oh, whatever. We'll take the one that... There we go. It's empty, so we don't have to worry about it. Okay. Plug it in. Fill. Bam! There we go. Right. There's my gear. More chains. Is that a dude? That's a weeper. And it's food. Okay. And another weeper right there. Well. Really, another one? No, I've read this one before. Because I remember the Candlelight took her apart, blah, 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 blah. Really? I find that hard to believe. Well, alright. Okay, Piero's spiritual remedy. So that's going to stay open, which is nice. Okay, the gear is still down there. Okay, there's the gear. And... oh, I got seen. Oh, crap. And I killed him, didn't I? Well. Oh, dude! So he... I spared him only for him to end up here. And then to kill him later again. That's kind of funny. I mean, that's actually... Okay, here we go. Curse that fool, Hiram Burroughs. Lord Regent, my lily white bottom. We almost had it all. Now I will wear the Heretic's brand for the short remainder of my days. The Heretic's brand of all things. I should have banned the ritual, but in truth I plan to use it against a few undesirables, should the need arise. Perhaps even Hiram. See, even the snakes turn on each other. Now it's all lost. When I spy my own reflection in a puddle of filthy water, I see failure burned into my face. I am cast... burned in my face? Face. I am cast out. And now the plague is upon me. Already the fever grows and my thoughts are as slippery as hagfish. It won't be long before I'm drooling and moaning and bleeding from the eyes. Last week I was sipping fine Tibian wines and enjoying the comforts rightfully offered to my position within the abbey. Today I sleep in filth, lost in this bleak and destroyed district. Well, you shouldn't have been a traitor then, guy. If my mind is going to rot away, then let these be my last words. The final coherent thoughts of Thaddeus Campbell, a great man, a voracious lover of life in all its flavors and odors. Alright. And once High Overseer in the great capital city of Dunwall itself. From the blackness of the void I fling curses upon the head of Corvo Attano. It was he who cost me everything I held dear. May flies nest in your eyes, Corvo. May all your desires come to ruin, as you have ruined mine. Well, see, now I don't feel bad at all. And I guess technically you could say I put him out of his misery. Okay, anything else down here? There's some good stuff right here. Spiritual remedy. What is this? Well, why are there empty whale? Or no, those are full. Okay, so now to Dowd's base. Okay, there's stuff up that way. Yep. Okay, hey Weepers. Can I go that way? Where's Dowd's base? Oh, oh, okay. And those frickin' things, huh? Well, you know what? Okay. Fine. Hey. Give me your money. There. Was that all of them? No, there's this one. Except I can't get that, so. Right. I don't know what this stuff does, but. Okay, it's. Where do I take these things again? Control room. Let's find out. Oh, I see. Okay. Get some money there. What is this? Remember to keep the steering in the up position at all times unless there's a shift change or an emergency. Failure to do so may result in damage to equipment and or loss of life. In the event of an actual emergency, main power will be shut off. Use the backup receptacle to your right to restore power to this control panel. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at some mission clues. Probably only way to the upper deck of the refinery seems to be a mechanical staircase. Power is restored. It can be lowered using the switch on the control panel. Okay. So that's... pretty self-explanatory. And okay, there's the other switch. Oil release valve. Teleported up before? Right, that thing. Okay. What do I have as far as coins? 6,000? Okay, so I don't necessarily need more of those river crusts. Those things are evil, by the way. More weepers. They did say something about the... Okay, well... Oh man, I hear him. Okay, well, I hope that was the only locked door, because I'm going. Man, look at all those dead people. Oh, crap. Well. Oh. Sorry, I thought you were dying. Or dead. The assassins sprung their trap as we tried to cross the narrow bridge. At that choke point, they were able to pick us off one by one. We thought we could draw them inside where our great armors could make more of a difference, but it didn't matter. Now I'm the only one left alive, and I feel that slipping from me minute by minute. Please, if a second group attempts to come through this way, beware of that bridge. They are listening for the sound of the door opening. Keep an eye on the rooftops. Even a small number of them is more than a match. Right, and I have to go that way, don't I? Great. Take a grenade. Do I have to? I assume that I do. Let's find out. Okay, I'll try that one more time. That's probably too high, though. Yep, that's too high. Okay. Okay. That... well, crap. Okay, so this is Dowd's territory, huh? And I hear rats. And I hear those frickin' things. Where are they? The river crusts? Are they below me? They are below me. Okay. Grenade. I'm full of grenades. So in that case... that'll do. I'll take this one. Okay, I gotta go that way, but... I don't want these frickin' things. Oh, well. I don't know how well that worked. And the answer is it did not. So then... okay, that's a little better. There we go. That's much better. Fish. Always the fish. Okay. Okay, full of bullets. Oh, okay, I don't know why I can't loot that one, but, you know, whatever. Seriously, the last thing I want is to fall by mistake and end up getting shot to death by those freaking things. Okay. So now, those are wood. But that might not matter a whole lot. I was saying, watch the rooftops. Okay. So they are giving us lots of grenades and ammo and stuff. And I assume that opens that door. Is there a different way out? I saw fish earlier, but... oh, on the other side. I wonder. Okay, that doesn't help me. Neither does that. What I was trying to see if I could do is if I could possess, like a fish through the grate. Oh, I don't like having my back turned to the door like this. Really does not make me feel good. Okay, there's one. Oh yeah, he can see me. Look at that. Okay. Okay, he's away, and he's coming through. answer is yes. Still, I felt like he was going to turn. Oh. Rail station office key. Right on. What does that do? Drops you down there. Is this where I was before? Oh, it is. Okay. I hear them.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, sorry, Oh, there's one. And he's watching. He's watching. Can he see me from there? Okay, so I can't tell if that is water or not. No, because there's a rat. I would wager. You know what? Wonder how long I have. Okay. We're going. Okay, flooded district. Hey, those guys have blades. And it's gonna take a minute, I suppose, to... Oh, maybe I don't have enough to possess. No, probably takes more than I've got. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we have no trespassing. Don't worry. Pistol. Small scale combustion refinement? Oh, pistol explosive shot. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm not sure what that does. That probably... You could have come in below? See, I was thinking about that. Like, could I possess a fish or a rat or something and sneak through that way? See, I would prefer not to be out in the open like this. Although I wonder if that means I can... where is... Do I see any fish or rats? Central retro. Okay, right on. Base entry. There's a dude over that way. I would suspect that I can't go any higher. That seems pretty sheer. Okay, that dude is watching. I feel like there's more. There's another guy. Come on, fishy. I don't see any fish. I don't believe there aren't any. I just don't see any. There's rats. Aha. Oh, hounds. In the meantime, let's... Oh, hey. Hey, guy. You're just... Martha's journal. The whalers came in greater numbers last night. We ran as soon as we heard the odd sounds they make, but half of our men fell before we could scatter. Larian says they aren't whalers at all, but cultists hiding their faces behind masks from the old oil processing factories. We should have moved out when they first started skulking around. They're after the old Chamber of Commerce building for the same reasons we settled here. It's secure, fairly dry, and there's a tunnel underneath leading straight to Red Shore Gate. Well, that's not a shock. Okay, so there's this dude over that way. There's a rune, a bone charm. This area is big. Oh. No. Oh, there's one. I saw two and a third. And there's that one. Okay. That guy's facing towards me. They're both coming this way. Okay, this is what I need to do. And there's a dude up there too. Don't turn this way. Don't turn this way. Okay. Well, this is crap. Yep. Oh, hey, hang on a sec. Okay. Okay, I can stay in a white rat for longer. This is probably not where I want to go. Crap. I hope the hounds won't eat me. I bet they'll eat me. Oh, they're coming after me. Well. Okay. How about... I suppose I could possess a hound. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yep. You're mine now, doggy. Except that's a gate that I cannot get through. Good to know. I don't know how long well, there's... Okay. That would have been good. I can't jump. Damn it. Now I know I'll kill the possessing them kills rats. Let's... Oh. Okay. Can I... What are they barking at? Yep, using a thingy there. Where am I going? Oh, hey there, guy. Yep, and if you want to fall into the water and get eaten by the fishes, I don't mind. Going in. And there's people everywhere.
I have a job for you. What's the delay? I am gate-bound, not river-bound. And God holds the key to the tunnel and is asked not to be disturbed. Is that it? Correct. This prisoner we took. The bodyguard who was with the Empress seems to trouble him gravely.
I hope so.
Yes. I feel that we've reached a turning point tonight. Yes. Good luck on your assignment. With your permitted to leave.
Indeed. Okay, so I need to probably possess one of the rats. Whoop. Oh, oh. Oh, come on. Okay, they don't mind. Maybe they do mind. Interesting. Well, I assume I get Dowd's key from Dowd's lair. But it looks like I don't know what's in there. Just money? Wait, I thought I looted. Oh, right, because I can't carry any more bullets. Okay, so now, well, we took those guys out. Are there any rat holes? How do I get to Dowd's lair? I suppose I maybe out there and up? It seems... Well, there's a chain. But no, that goes down. Dowd's key needed. Okay. Okay, look for rat holes. Wait, what is this? If you have an assignment that requires you to travel to Redshore Gate, see me. I hold the key. Well now. Right. It's like, if you wish to escape, get the key from me.
For your next trial, you must move unseen. Stay in shadow and avoid the light. Cross to the other side of the room without attracting notice.
Dies.
Okay. Hang on.
Very good. I did not see you approach. Now, attempt a transversal. Do not focus on your destination with your eyes. That is folly, and will limit the potential of the power.
So I have to get around?
You know the layout of the room. Instead, focus on where you wish to be standing. So. Excellent. We have no more to teach you for now. Return to your place of rank. Your real work with us begins tomorrow night.
Don't come this way. Watch, he's gonna come this way. And that's probably the wrong one. No? Well, alright. Right, avoid the light. Good call. Okay, now which one is... So it's that one. Got it. Okay, Dowd's lair. Oh, that was weird. Try jumping it. Okay. Can I go... It looks like I can go up from here. Okay. Not easily, though.
Master.
What is it?
Forgive me, but we can't seem to stop him. He's crossed secure perimeters almost at will. It's more than possible he's nearby. We failed you, sir. What are your orders?
Orders remain the same. But I suspect it won't matter. I know where he's going. He will come to me. He'll have to. Imperial spy master.
Okay, there's that guy right there.
Burrows. You small, worried man. You'll never know how many times I've thought about trying to get close to you again. Just to put a piece of sharp metal in your eye. But someone beat me to it. Someone very dangerous, it seems. Good riddance to you, sir.
Can I just snipe him?
So many schemes you had, and so many contracts. How many people did I kill for you? None like the last. None like her. I'd give back all the coin if I could. No one should have to kill an Empress.
Okay, well now I don't feel so bad that, he also said something about poisons, so I doubt he'll... Okay, Dowd's key is right there. I don't have enough to stop time. Dowd's key is needed, of course. Yeah, and I see there's... Okay, Dowd's log. 18 years on this wretched rock in the city of filth. I felt the blood of scholars, of noble pedophiles, of guildsmen, of unfaithful lovers, of politicians who are far too just for their own good, and of law enforcers who came too close to bringing the wrong man to justice. Why should an Empress be any different? Why should I feel the entire weight of this dying city crushing down on my back? Corvo, Lord Protector, is of Serkonos, just as I once was. I might have known that fact already, but it didn't matter until I recognized it in his face. It brought back distant memories of home, and the optimistic young man I once was. What would I find if I went back there? Would I find that it is rotted from the inside, just like Dunwall? Or will it only appear that way because I'm the one who's rotted? It's dark. Okay. Okay, you're still there. There's the key. I can see it. So that's gonna be interesting. I'd like to take out that dude, but that's... New note added to your journal. Okay. Throughout the ages, rulers have always faced attempts on their lives. Once in a generation, the empire is rocked by the death of a powerful political or religious figure. As such, city-states across the Isles have devised varying strategies for protecting their leaders. In the capital city of Dunwall, each new emperor is allowed to appoint a royal protector. Far more than a trusted bodyguard, much more revered than the hand-chosen guards defending Dunwall Tower or the food tasters. The royal protector is a court figure, given enormous latitude, who keeps constant company with the highest ruler in the known world. At the age of 12, the young monarch participates in the selection process, making the final decision about who will safeguard his or her life. While most of those chosen as royal protector have been men, several times throughout history a woman has served well in the role. For the first time in Dunwall's history, a monarch has been slain by her own bodyguard. At the time of this writing, with Dunwall in the grip of the worst plague ever recorded, our fair Empress Jessamine Caldwin has just been murdered. The deed was done by her former royal protector turned assassin, Corvo Attano, who is still sitting in Coldridge Prison awaiting his deserved execution. Some argue that it is worth noting that Corvo Attano is the first royal protector in the history of the Empire, born outside of the Isle of Gristle. Okay, Look, I just want to get the key. Wow, there's a lot of... What? What is that chain? I guess it doesn't matter. How do I feel like I need to take out this dude. But then he'll see that dude being taken out, right? And then what? Well, let's find out. Yep. Well, he knows.
I know your footsteps, Corvo.
Okay. Well, that's great.
Is this how you protected the Empress?
No.
Do you think you can...
Oh, well, I guess he saw me, son of a bitch. Hey, okay.
Now
Fuck.
fight.
Fuck.
Do
Fuck.
that no two others can
Fuck
fight.
you. Run.
Against the ticking of the clock. Stand down. This is my fight.
Okay.
I've waited for this.
Is he?
Let's see if the outsider will save your life. Or mine.
No.
Why are you fighting?
Well, I'm not trying to fight.
For the men
I'm trying to run. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Oh, you're dead, Empress. Go on.
Oh.
Strike as if you mean it.
I'm not trying to.
You know I killed her.
I'm trying to leave you alive because you're an asshole.
We're of the same breed, you and I. We kill for others. You think I'm your enemy? I've never lied.
Doubt I'm satisfied. Corvo would have been very useful to me, but your improvisation was exemplary. Him taking the fall for the crime simplified matters greatly. I hope you're easily satisfied with the payment. I shall contact you again shortly for additional assignments. Can I get the hell out of here?
You've got to strike faster if you want my blood.
I don't. Oh, that hurt like hell.
Are you frightened? Corvo,
Where?
the terror of Dunwall.
Tunnel
Afraid
entrance.
to face me?
No, not so much.
I'm disappointed. Is this how you protected the Empress? Are you frightened? Corvo,
Where is the tunnel
of
entrance?
Dunwall. Afraid to face me? I'm disappointed.
Okay, where now? Down?
Are you frightened? Corvo, the terror of Dunwall.
Oh, there's a rune down there. Well. Mercy is the mark. Target spared. Yeah, that wasn't, Alright, I'm gonna stop here. As always, guys, thanks a lot. Like, seriously, for your attention and your time. I really do appreciate it. As always, any feedback or comments, questions, let me know. Let me know. I'm always interested in, improving. So, again, thanks, guys, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.